Hello Tottenham fans. Welcome to another video on our channel. We can follow everything that really matters about Spurs, always with serious analysis, engaging narrative, and the perspective of someone who lives and breathes the club. Today we have a crucial and important update straight from Hotspur Way. The physical condition of the key players before the derby against Arsenal. There are many players in the medical department. New concerns have arisen during the international break, and Thomas Frank has difficult decisions ahead. Stay until the end because there's breaking news, projections, and the complete picture of this critical moment. Tottenham arrives at the week of the North London derby surrounded by uncertainty. The team faces Arsenal away from home next Sunday, but Thomas Frank received several worrying reports during the international break. Mohamed Kudus remains doubtful after an injury that kept him out of the matches against Copenhagen and Manchester United. Lucas Bergvall is in an even more serious situation after suffering a concussion against Chelsea. He relapsed during tests with the Swedish national team and returned to London. Pate Matars also became a concern after leaving Senegal's game following a knock. In addition to them, Solanke, Kolo Muani, Archie Gray, Dragusin Kulusevski, and Davies have varying and indefinite return dates, while Maddison is not expected to play this season at all. The list is long and directly affects planning on the eve of one of the most important games of the season. The reaction in the English media was immediate. Analysts from the BBC and Sky Sports highlighted that Tottenham arrives at the derby in one of the most delicate physical moments of the season. Some journalists point out that the simultaneous absence of Kudus, Bergvall, and Sarr represents a direct risk to the functioning of the midfield, a fundamental sector in Thomas Frank's style. Former players like Jermaine Jenas warned that the depth of the squad will be put to the test. On social media, fans are alternating between concern and hope. Many believe that Dragusin's return and the possible presence of Kudus could balance the scales, while others fear that Arsenal will take advantage of the moment to press from the first minute. The effects of this scenario could directly influence Tottenham's performance in the coming weeks. Without guarantees of an immediate return for Sarr and Bergvall, Thomas Frank may need to adjust the midfield, bringing in younger players or altering the tactical structure. The uncertainty surrounding Solanke and Kolo Muani also weighs heavily, as the attacking sector loses depth and mobility. The derby against Arsenal is just the beginning of a complicated sequence, which will include decisive Premier League games and European commitments. On the other hand, Dragusin's return and Kulusevski's progress represent positive signs. The club is working internally with optimism, but aware that any hasty decision could extend recovery times. The goal is to have as many players available as possible within the next 15 days. Among all the names on the injury list, Mohamed Kudus has become the central figure at this moment. Signed for £55 million, he arrived at Tottenham with the status of a protagonist and quickly became a key player in Thomas Frank's system. His absence against Copenhagen and Manchester United made it clear how much the team depends on his creativity, ball control, and physical presence between the lines. The coach admitted that his return was uncertain, but highlighted his confidence that the player would be available after the international break. Kudus remained in London throughout the period, working intensely at Hotspur Way, and the club believes he has a good chance of playing in the derby against Arsenal. The expectation surrounding the number 14 reflects not only his quality, but also the importance of recovering technical references at such a delicate moment in the season. Looking at the bigger picture, Tottenham's situation is cause for concern, but not despair. It's true that the number of players in the medical department is high, but some strategic returns could balance things out in the derby. Dragusin's progress, Kulusevski's imminent return, and Kudus' possible release are already changing the atmosphere within the club. At the same time, Bergvall's relapse and the uncertainty surrounding Sarr and Solanke present Thomas Frank with difficult choices. The feeling is that Tottenham needs to survive the coming weeks, maintaining competitiveness while recovering its key players. Mental and tactical performance could be as decisive as the squad's physical availability. And so we conclude our complete analysis of Tottenham's physical situation before the derby against Arsenal. Even with so many challenges, the club remains firm, working to recover its key players and keep the team competitive in this crucial phase of the season. If you enjoyed this content and want to continue following every step of Spurs, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and activate notifications. Stay tuned. because important new updates may be coming directly from Hotspur Way in the next few days.